What's up, everybody? DGTPOR here today to review the Marvel Diamond Select Spider-Man. I believe this is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man figure. Yeah, right down here it says Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. Now, this isn't the one that I wanted particularly. I wanted the variant one to this that comes with the other webbing and like the firefighter gear and all that, but I couldn't find him on Free Comic Book Day. And I was only really trying to take advantage of the sales. I know, sometimes it doesn't pay to be cheap. But so I just picked this one up instead because you get the same base figure, I believe. You just don't get the other accessories. And if I ever see the one with the fireman gear and all that, I'll pick them up. So we'll take a quick look at the packaging here. You got a Spider-Man right here. It says Special Collector Edition action figure. You got a picture of the Andrew Garfield Spidey right here. You got the figure itself right there in the clear packaging. In the back, you got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Marvel Diamond Select Spider-Man with detailed base, and then down here it says it has a lot. It says Peter Parker's life is busy between taking out the bad guys, blah blah blah. Pretty just gives you a rundown of the movie. And then it also says, features 16 points for articulation and is compatible with other Marvel Select action figures. Collect them all. And then, yeah, and that's about it. On here you get another picture of the Andrew Garfield Spidey right here. And we'll crack this baby open and we'll take a look at the figure. And first I'm going to show you the base that you get. You get a little base right here. And I believe you got this in a previous Spider-Man Diamond Select 2 as well, but I'm not sure. And you can see you got just some brake layers, and you got a couple pegs here for the figure, and you got air conditioner right here, and then a window right here. It's supposed to be the side of the building, I guess. And this is kind of like a what are they called? I can't think of the name. A tarp. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that base. Here's the figure itself, and I gotta say, I like this figure. I think it's a pretty cool looking figure. I definitely like the texture of the figure. It really feels like a suit, kind of. I mean, it feels plasticky, but it feels like a suit. I gotta say, overall, the paint is very, very, very well done. You can see right here in this head scope, it really captures the likeness of the head, of a good Spider-Man head. Now, I don't have anything to compare with it if it looks exactly like Andrew Garfield's head in a mask. But I think it does a very nice job showing a very head facial features. The white looks good. The paint looks like it came out super clean all over. Does look like a little bit of white down to the black right there, but the black linings for the web look pretty good all the way into like right here. It gets a little messy, kind of like right in here it gets a little messy, but other than that, it looks good. The spider looks awesome. All the blue looks good. The back spider looks pretty well painted on. All the lining looks good. All the lining looks good onto the gloves and the hands. Do get these two hands, and we'll get back to those. And pretty nice blue for the pants. You do get some discoloration over here, but I'm sure that's probably just onto this figure. I don't know if you can see, it kind of looks camouflage like. That's probably not supposed to be like that, but the legs come out good. Looks like they missed a little bit over here, but overall it's a pretty good paint job. Pretty much what you would expect out of a Diamond Select. This is my second Diamond Select. And other than that, I like I said, I like the feel. I'm glad I have a Diamond Select Spidey. I definitely think I gotta collect some other ones to see what the best is out there. Head articulation wise, you don't get a back, which is weird for a Spider-Man figure, but I guess you do get a pretty good forward. You do get an all the way around, and you do get a nice tilt action going in there. But I think it's weird that you don't get a up on there. A tilt back. That's just weird. Arm wise, you do get out to here. do get an all the way around like so. You do get a elbow rotation like so. Again, weirdly for a Spider-Man figure, you only get a single jointed elbow. And I think that's the same way with the Venom or the Carnage that I have too. I think Diamond Select needs to step their game up and definitely start putting double jointed elbows in there. And down here I did notice you do get a little carved in web shooter right there, and it's just kind of a solid piece of red. They didn't really detail that at all. That's pretty cool that they give you that. But you do get wrist rotation, and you do get a back and forth, but you don't get no dice motion or anything. Same with this arm, boop boop, like so. Rotation, single jointed elbow. You get all the way around and back and forth. You do get waist rotation like so. You don't get much of a crunch. I mean, you get a little crunch forward and a little crunch back, which I think you probably should get a better crunch out of a Spider-Man, but we'll see. We'll do good. You do get the weird leg joints where you have to like move them around to get them to go where you want, but he does get a crazy good splits, which is probably good for a Spider-Man figure because he does do the splits and stuff. And see if I can get him doing like a cool pose, see if he can balance himself out. I don't know if he'll be able to. Oh, I almost got it. If I work on that, I can probably get it because I almost had it. But that's a pretty sweet split for him. But you will get a big kick up. You don't get much of a kick back. You do get upper thigh rotation. You would have to move, that moves around, but that ball moves around with it a lot. You just kind of have to fiddle with it until you get it into the spot you want it. You do get a double jointed knee. You don't get any ankle or calf rotation, which I think is weird, but oh well. But you do get a back and a forth in the ankle, and you do get pretty good ankle pivot. Now accessories, you do get a hand, one hand, and it looks like it's supposed to be a swinging hand. It doesn't go all the way through. I don't know if it's supposed to. It probably is supposed to, and mine just didn't. Because there's not much you can get. Because you get these webs. Gives you these webs right here. Pretty good looking web. You can see pretty detailed in here. I would have liked them if they were white, but I don't know. That's just me. But there's not much I can do with these webs. They kind of stay how they were formed. And like the only way I could get them to hold it is with this one that doesn't have this little clip notch right here. See, this one is just the nub. That's the only way I could get it in there, and it doesn't even really stay. And then obviously it's a goofy looking rotation. I guess if I got them like hanging, it would straighten out a little bit. But even then, I doubt if I had them hanging that it would stay in there because of that connection. Like I said, you would think it should go all the way through. I don't know. And then, like I said, with these nubs, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. I don't know what they're supposed to go on. I don't think they attach. I just launched one. I don't think they attach to the base at all. It looks like they might go on here, but I'm not sure if they do. Doesn't look like they do. So I'm not, I guess they kind of do if you fit it in like that. Maybe tape it and you get them like swinging on that, but I don't. So I just don't understand these webs. That's just me. And he does have peg holes at the bottom of the feet that you can plug into the base, which he's pretty gigantic for this base. And even then, it doesn't even seem like the peg holes want to fit. And I don't even know how you would pose them. Like that, I guess, but then he can't look up, so So it's like, what's the point? So yeah, but overall, I think this is a pretty sweet figure. I'll do a little bit of size comparisons right here. Let me get them straightened out. You can see he hails in at about 6.5 inches, a little bit over 6.5 inches. Here he is compared to the newest Marvel Legends Spidey, the Pizza Spidey. Here he is compared to the Spider-Man 2020 or 2099 Spidey. Here he is compared to Darth Vader. And here he is compared to Stormtrooper in Disguise, Daredevil. And so yeah, and let me grab, I should have grabbed it from the start, so I'm sorry, but bear with me. Here is the recently released Marvel Legend, or Marvel Diamond Select Carnage. And you can see Carnage towers over him, which I would say is probably the way it's supposed to be because of the symbiote suit and all that. But I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. That's how I like it, because it gives it, you know, I think it gives it more of a scare factor. But yeah, but overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this kit. Pretty happy with this figure. Just the figure itself, the accessories I could live without. But this is a pretty cool Spidey. I'm definitely going to display him over the Marvel Legends one, just because the one that this Marvel Legends one that I have right now was pretty bad. Got a bunch of paint missing on him and paint in places it's not supposed to be. So until I get a better Pizza Spidey, then I'll probably display the Pizza Spidey. But I'm going to have this dude on display, maybe try to work something out with these weird webs. But overall, I'd give him a 8 out of 10 if I had to give him a number. But yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this review. I always got more reviews coming, so please click that subscribe button. Please comment, let me know what you think. Recommend me some Diamond Selects because I'm trying to get into Diamond Selects. My holy grail of Diamond Selects would be the Moon Knight, but I know that's going to be a pretty hard find. But yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all my videos. And then please follow me on social media sites. That's at DGTPOR for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's at DGTPOR. And you can always follow me in the links below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. DGTPOR out.